But alright, the recording is now up, which means this is your host, Kazar, and welcome back to Metaphor ReFantazio. In the last episode, we made it through the through the chapter mission. We're done here in Brylehaven, and we got to get some information about
fine.
Let's see, all these able-bodied candidates gathering here for the exhibition of the brave. This is the best. Can't wait to see them showcasing their skills in the Coliseum. No, we need to figure out information about this divine lance. Oh, right! We know someone who seemed to know a lot of information about that already, or knew something about it. But we don't know where they went. It's that one dude whose head looks like a rook piece in chess.
Huh. That's terribly unfair.
Did you hear that speech of Milo's? Beauty is all, he said, among the other such nonsense. How disgraceful. Of course there's more to this world than beauty. When did this country become so full of fools?
That's enough now.
You're the fool here. Day in, day out, all I hear is the whinging about Milo. There's really nothing to be jealous of, you know? I'm yours.
What's it all got to do with us?
Stay there.
Let's see. I gotta find someone who has info.
You are.
A divine lance, was it? That's some pagan crap, ain't it? Go ask one of them, not a Clemar like me, eh? Have you seen any Mustari around here, then? Someone who seems like they might know more about it? I told yas, I don't know anything, didn't I? Find a crowd and you can bet there'll be a Mustari or two there. Now bugger off. I think they might avoid crowds of people, if I'm being honest, but maybe it's worth checking a tavern or something.
Wonderful.
Luckily, there's a tavern right next door.
I'm just
Hey,
Excuse me?
I beg your pardon, but you have business with me?
Oh, it's you two. Why address me while I am enjoying a meal? I am a customer of this tavern. I have no obligation to respond to any unfamiliar fairies. If you want to know something, it's common sense to ask an employee first, don't you disagree? Do you disagree?
Sure.
Well, no, I don't. Well then, let's talk to the lady who owns the place, shall we? I'm glad you understand. Good day to you. Everyone is so nice today.
Hey, listen. Huh?
Can I help you? Something tells me you're not here to eat. Ever heard of a divine lance? I know it's not the same, but it's still really funny to imagine something like this in this day and age where you go up to a Starbucks employee and it's just like, hey, you ever hear about a divine lance? And you'd be kicked out of the establishment. Divine lance? Not sure I'm the best person to ask about that sort of thing. No, wait. Someone outside was rambling on about that just a bit ago. Had a large mask on. Must have been Mustari. He seemed awfully bothered about it. He was bothered about the lance? Sounds like he may know something. Any idea where he went? Gotta ask the blue-haired baristas. That's right, the ones that look like anime pro tags. I believe he mentioned something about taking a boat to the island. He must be headed towards the coast by the Merchant's Bazaar, wouldn't you say?
Okay, so
If we hurry, we might be able to catch him. Let's head for the Merchant's Bazaar. Away!
hey, listen.
I'm just incredulous. Huh. Wonderful. Oh. Oi! Oi! Right then. What is it? Wonder if I could have been one of Lewis's.
Let's see, it would probably be south then.
Young man.
Oh, simply amazing. Hey, you. You. Oi.
Begone, birds!
Gone to shite, this ass. Ripping this is.
Hey,
Ripping this is. Gone to shite, this ass. Oi. Oh, hell. Really now? Really now?
beg pardon?
At this point, I'm just kind of looking for, yeah, I must have gone the wrong way. I'm looking for, like, any sign of the ocean or something. Oh, go beetle.
Oh, hell. All right, then.
Probably went the wrong way.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no. It was around here, wasn't it?
How did this happen? It's you.
Oh, it's Milo. We were just talking about you. You're the young man who dazzled at the exhibition, aren't you? I enjoyed your unique presentation tremendously. Your accomplishments were hardly impressive, but if polished, you may shine. As a special favor, I'll allow you the honor of joining my entourage. I am also a candidate.
Yeah.
I am aware. That is why sooner or later you will grovel before me. My point is that you ought to find a different path while you can. If you refuse my offer and continue to deny me, perhaps you should cease to exist. The hell, man?
Yeah.
Oh, grand.
Oi! You! Hey, you! Simply amazing. Oh. Well met, eh?
People are just extra rude today. I'm just trying to, you know,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find, like, this dude in a giant stupid hat.
Wonderful.
Let's see, is it here? Yeah, there he is.
What am I to do? Well met,
Whoa.
eh?
Check this
Hey,
out.
that Mustari over there. Look at his hat! You can't tell me that's a normal looking hat. And aren't I right that it looks like a rook
Same
piece?
atrocity all over again. Damn him, and damn his crown theocracy.
He's in quite a state. Though I can hardly blame him, with everyone ordered to ransack his homeland. For now, how to approach him?
They've really crossed the line.
Wait, you're not with the Sanctus Church. One of the few who aren't, it seems.
I don't know much about divine relics, but I know all too well what it's like to see your homeland threatened.
The divine relics are symbols of our faith. More than that, they are the soul of our culture, our history.
Followers of the old native beliefs worship idols that are known to conduct magic, which they call divine relics. But unlike the igniters of modern times, they are primitive in make and function, and often dangerous. So said my studies, at least.
Oh, far from it. Divine relics aren't primitive in the least. That's just Sanctus propaganda. Really, it's the opposite. Most of these relics are powerful beyond belief, and igniters are just our crude imitations of them. If you'd ever seen one yourself, you'd know the difference. They don't call them divine for nothing. With powers like that, they might as well have come from the gods.
You're that songstress. Didn't expect to hear all this from you, after what you said for the crowd.
Well, a job's a job. But as I'm sure you're aware, pagans aren't the only ones oppressed by the church.
You really are well informed. And it sounds like you know something of oppression. Did you perhaps come from the Mage Academy?
Details, darling. I've seen abuse of powers before, and I'd rather not see it again.
The other candidates seem bent on taking relics by any means necessary. But you all seem different.
To be fair, we are looking for one. The only relic we know by name right now is Dracodios.
The Lance of the Dragon God. So that's why you came up to me. I suppose anyone would want our homeland's greatest treasure. The Lance is no secret we're trying to hide. Truly, I hope mainlanders come by the scores to see it. Our village is on an island in the World Tree's embrace, where the Dragon God sleeps. On a clear day, you can see it from this land.
An island across the ocean. You mean Verga Island, then? 'Tis a large island in the inland sea. Most of its inhabitants are Mustari, and it remains the only place in the land where Sanctism has not taken root.
I'm not out to abolish Sanctism myself. I just don't want everything we believe in to be destroyed.
So that's why you're in this race.
I thought I could change the world. And then I saw the truth. What a fool I was. I've not introduced myself yet, have I? My name is Edeni. Take my advice. Forget about Dracodios. We can't hand it over, and you'll never reach it anyway.
We don't intend to take it by force.
Even if you did, you'll not find any ships that sail there. And that's only the first obstacle in your way. Take my word. It's no place for an outsider.
Sounds like my kind of place.
It's time I stopped chasing a fool's dream. I need to face reality. And if you're smart, you'll do the same.
Well, sounds like Dracodios is on Verga Island somewhere. Is there really no ship passage there? This is the biggest port in the kingdom.
'Tis true. His words reminded me. Thanks to both sea currents and cultural tensions, the only merchant ships passing Verga Island embark from Montario.
But Montario's on the other side of the bloody sea. You can't seriously be suggesting we go there first and then loop back to Verga. We'd never make the deadline.
Then let's ballywell conquer this inland sea ourselves. Ha ha ha! Don't worry, chums. I'm on the job.
Oh, Nearus.
You worried about Lady Juna? Actually asking this time, not just prodding.
Shut up.
Del, you still don't trust them, do you?
How can I? We've only known them for a matter of days. Look, the whole Gladel mess, you really think they're innocent?
Then let's go with them, yeah? Me and you. You do whatever makes sense to you, Del. You know I'll follow wherever you go.
You never could keep your mouth shut, eh?
What the?
Wait a second. You're not saying this thing can sail now?
Our gauntlet runner is a gauntlet swimmer.
While you lot were hobnobbing at old Luis's soiree, I had his runner all to myself. And believe you me, I got quite an eyeful. Came away full of ideas. After all, this old girl wasn't designed as a land runner alone. All about modular design, don't you know? Flexible jointage. So I did a bit of tinkering.
But why? We'd not even spoken of the island until moments ago.
Island Schmeiland, milady. Look at the map. What's our shortest route to Montario, eh? A straight shot through the inland sea.
Huh. The man has a point. That never dawned on me.
Besides, I've kept my ears open, what? Here there be monsters and all that rot. You'll need more than a ship for these waters. You'll need a proper sea runner.
Oh, right! Nearest, you weren't at the exhibition, so you wouldn't know. Forden already killed the big sea monster out there. It had a huge head.
Really? Don't tell me you're making the trip in that.
Why are you two here?
Bodyguard duty, Lady Juna. We're along for the ride, especially since you're bound for some remote wild island.
These poor newcomers are working so hard and you still can't trust them. Or is it me you don't trust?
We're here on Master Luis's orders. I'm sure I don't have to outline the pecking order there. Or do you have a problem with us being around?
Rather, we're running short on beds.
Oh, don't worry. Del doesn't take up as much space as me.
Oh, belt up. Besides, you really expect this rust bucket to survive a night at sea?
If you don't like it, leave. Nobody's forcing you to come.
Looks like we're crewmates then. Nothing like a sea voyage for a bit of fun, yeah?
This is a fine mess. Wasn't expecting them along. What do you think their angle is?
Well, to keep an eye on us.
They probably still suspect us.
I agree. We definitely crossed a line with the whole Gladel incident.
Suppose that's that, eh? I'll do a last check on her amphibials, make sure she's shipshape. Give me a shout when you're ready.
Alright, we really don't have anything else to do here, though.
Ready to depart?
Oh, time to weigh anchor already? You're not forgetting anything, are you? I mean, I can always come back. We can teleport. This is just asking if you're ready for, like, you know, the trip. I think I am. And now that I said that, I am going to, double check that, like, my party is equipped properly. Yeah, Juno doesn't have a new weapon.
Nice!
Ready to
I
depart?
mean, it should be fine. I just got a hold of a chart with the route. We're all set for our trip to Verga Island. Now then, let's set sail for new lands!
Verga Island is this spot right here. Wonder how many days away it is. Oh.
Seems like an odd route to get to Verga Island. We can't just go straight? This region's currents are a right pain, Miguel. We must go round and across them, lest they carry us off course. By my reckoning, it'll take us 4 days and 3 nights, give or take. 3 nights at sea, huh? I hope Stroll can handle it. With Juna and her 2 thorns on our side, tensions may be high. Well, nothing to do but move forward. Jolly good, rest assured. I'll get us through these waves to Verga Island, gently as can be. Whee!
Tis actually moving. A fine effort.
Was it ever in doubt? You're the master of the helm, my dear.
Verga Island, eh? Well, I can say it's wholly foreign to me.
'Tis a land within an archipelago where many Mustari live. I've heard their faith involves a special maiden of some kind.
How have they managed to avoid the church's influence? I doubt they've the manpower or arms to fend off the crown theocracy.
There's something there that could overturn history, as the Sanctists tell it. Something so damning they couldn't even afford their soldiers seeing it. So the rumors say, at least. Might just be a conspiracy theory.
As for this dragon god's lance, we shall need to negotiate.
If negotiations are even on the table.
Ugh, why all the fuss? Just kill them and take it.
Yo!
Nothing else works, yeah. Keep it simple.
It's always kill, kill, kill with you two.
Hey, Lord Luis's orders. Don't need to tell you, do I?
Yet you'd impugn Count Luis's reputation with wanton massacre. Simple, was it?
Ugh, give it a rest. Are we there yet?
Hard to talk strategy with those two hanging around.
Ladies and gentlemen, feast your ears on this! The elder boy candidate seems to have crossed the channel to the island on a gauntlet Gauntlet Runner too!
Is he alright? They say the waters are clear of monsters now, but...
If he made it, that means my husband can go out fishing again, doesn't it?
I have to say, I expected at least one daredevil to try plowing straight through the inner sea, but I never thought it'd be that boy.
That's the same lad who exposed that lady from Martira, isn't it? He's not bad.
But Verga Island's infamous people. Treacherous! Even the Crown Theocracy struggled with them for years. So how will this shake out? The festivities have just begun.
The Gauntlet Runner takes to the water in its new form, setting out to the wide open sea. Their destination, Verga Island, an enigmatic foreign land that not even the long arm of Sanctism can reach. Not all present now would count themselves as allies. Will this prove difficult, or something else entirely?
Bum bum bum.
Nira speaking.
Nearest's voice is echoing out from the runner phone. Heismay's got his fishing gear laid out on the deck. If you're keen on learning, ask him. Can't promise I'll stop if you slip overboard, though, so be careful. Well, let's see. Heismay sometimes leaves fishing gear on deck, which you can use to fish. Any fish you catch can be used as ingredients when cooking. 3 days until we arrive at Verga Island. Having Juna and those brothers around has certainly made the Gauntlet Runner livelier.
Seriously?
I was wondering what sort of rubbish excuse of a ship I'd find, but got to admit, the insides are impressive, compared to the rest of it at least. How are you doing, Stroll? I thought I'd finally gotten used to the runner's motion, but waves are a whole new beast. Ugh. I'd rather not look pathetic in front of those two brothers, but I'm afraid there's no helping it now. Let's check the pantry.
This is...
Yo, Five Kinds, welcome to the stream. Is it bathroom day? No, it's currently Metals Day. Give me 1 second.
What now?
Which is it calendar? Idols Day is tomorrow. Yeah, it's a 5-day week in this game. It goes Flame, which, like, you could kind of I would almost think it as like a as like an element system where water comes after fire. Arbor's Day, so tree or grass type beats water. Metal cuts down trees, but I don't really have an excuse for why idol beats metal.
Where to?
Let's see. We can either read... Oh, wait. Can I cook anything new? Ah, yes, I got Juna's recipes. Can I make anything, though? Yeah, I can make the Cursed Love Ballad.
Okay, so...
I think that's the dish Juna recommends. Okay, let me go call her.
Got a second?
Now, the most important thing we have to consider is who will be partaking in our meal. What are they like? What are their tastes? All of this matters. First, you need to visualize the meal. Then you pick the ingredients that look like they'll get you there. Intuition is key. I picked out ingredients with Juna. Wow, if this tastes as good as it smells, won't that be just amazing? Yes, that's definitely going in there. Don't underestimate texture. These little blobs are cute. And these. Look how they shine. Now that our ingredients are carefully selected, we move to the main phase, preparation. You can cook anything as long as you believe. Come on, I'm right behind you. Yeah, cheer me on. Chopping. Food can tell if you're worried, you know. Put your positive intentions into it, and it's bound to show up in the end. It's smelling great already. Oh. Wow, what a combination of bold and delicate flavors. I call it Cursed Love Ballad. Considering the feeling we put into it, it's bound to move the heart of whoever eats it. Thanks to speed cooking, I cooked without time passing. Okay, we can either rate... Let's see. Hulkenberg wants to raise our wisdom. What are our current ones? Okay, we kind of have everything except for that. So yeah, we should probably raise wisdom right now. Keep in mind, we also do not have a book for wisdom. Or do we? Hold on. Top secret poetry. Do not read. It's probably something Juna wrote herself. It says not to read it, but doesn't it make you want to look inside more? Okay, we gain courage if we read that. Let's focus on wisdom right now, though.
Well met.
I was just thinking I'd ponder some battle strategies over my game board. An abstract game of military tactics, you see. Care to indulge me in a round?
All right. So that's your game.
Oh, I believe I see your intentions now, so in turn I will... Hulkenberg used 2 pieces to flank me. My pieces are surrounded. You sought to pursue the enemy in front of you, and allowed yourself to be flanked by their allies as a result.
What should we do?
You are encircled by my pieces, both to your left and right. While flanked, your chances for victory grow ever fainter. What's your move?
All right.
I'd gather my pieces and concentrate their charge to a single point. Shrewd, you've deduced that my forces had to be spread thin to surround you. By finding the weakest point in an enemy's line, you may overcome any disadvantage in positioning.
All right.
Yeah, wisdom's gonna take a bit.
So,
you are now fully aware of the importance of maintaining proper formations in battle, correct? Now then, make your next move. Hulkenberg and I dueled on the board for a while.
As the sun dips below the horizon and the stars begin to reflect off the water's surface, the gauntlet runner reaches the shore. Lurking below the surface, in the black and fathomless deep, are the eager eyes of predatory hunters. But the party, safe inside their gauntlet runner, relaxes from the burdens of their voyage, gazing out over calm waters.
We'll arrive 3 days from now. We're being watched, so be careful what you say. Edible bug. Let's see, I can either raise my imagination or I can read that courage book, and it looks like my imagination's already at 4. So let's go read the book. Edible bug, make grog out of it. You can in the Pirate Yakuza game. That's fun. Top secret poetry. Clusters of cryptic phrases and abstract drawings fill the pages. Was this written in some sort of trance? The difference between moonlight and starlight. The difference between me and you. The difference between love and romance. Inquiries like these flood the pages. I don't know why, but reading through this has got me in a cold sweat. Shivers are running down my spine. Well, we can certainly say that artistic expression is a serious business for Juna. I feel like glimpsing into Juna's raw creative passion has increased my courage.
All right.
There's still more left to read in this book. I'll pick up from here next time.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, goodness.
This mugginess is my worst enemy. I don't mind the ocean, but being at sea makes my hair 10 times harder to manage.
Sure.
I know exactly what you mean. The salty air makes it so much worse. Hey, Hulkenberg, what do you do with your hair at sea?
Yes.
I find that the sweat built up by swinging a weapon quickly relieves one of concern over such trifling matters. Speaking of, would you care to spar, Juna? Oh, I don't think so. I'm quite the wrong person for that, in fact. But tell you what, if I find anyone to help comb out these knots, I'll see if I can find you a sparring partner. They say the island is barbaric, but I wonder what it will really be like. Okay, we can raise courage with Stroll.
Alright.
Alright, it's Idol's Day.
Got it. Got it.
Oh. Use the toilet. I've got it. Having confronted myself in peace, I feel like I've seen the truth of the world. Luck +1.
All right, then.
My options really are just...
This is...
Sorry. My options are that I can either raise my courage with Stroll or raise my courage by reading, and reading is the better option. You've got a pretty good kitchen here. Not as nice as Luis's, but I'm sure I could still get a halfway decent meal going. Clusters of cryptic phrases and abstract drawings fill the pages. A whole section has been struck by 2 thick lines. A few words scribbled in next to it. My very soul screams. Is this her handwriting? Flipping to the next page reveals a swarm of characters and symbols I've never seen before. Is this a language only Juna herself knows? Well, we can certainly say artistic expression is a serious business. Yep.
Now then.
Same thing as before, and... rank 4 courage.
Courage.
If thou aspire to true sovereignty, kindle the flame of thy courage to ignite the hearts of thy people.
Why, that's...
A conqueror needs the precious kindling, with which a follower's passions may be inflamed. We'll pick it up next time.
Come look at this.
Ahoy! You lot aren't going to believe the view I'm seeing outside. I'm hitting the brakes!
The Gauntlet Runner halts at a sandy hollow.
Oh yeah, I think this place is like really cool.
The towering seawall. It is
I love this one.
A reef, but a mass of sand expanding below sea level. There is no sign of a water flow. There are many places in Oceania where the laws of nature fail, but here it is especially evident. The surface drops as though it were gouged out. Still, best not to be distracted by the spectacular. Monsters roam the deep, and tales of people being dragged below are not uncommon.
Incredible!
Wow, the sea's been split in two! And we're standing on the seafloor!
Well,
this is what Magla anomalies are capable of. It's the same principle that maintains the water sphere in Brylehaven. But by Jove, this is on a whole other level entirely!
boy,
Del, are you sure about all this? This water ain't about to come down on us, is it? You can't swim? Do you know how to swim, Basilio? Listen, mate. You'd best keep your nose out of places where it doesn't belong. Look! There's fish swimming in the wall of water! I've never seen such shiny fish! Huh? Hulkenberg, what are you doing?
Enough.
You're not thinking of spearfishing through the seawall, are you? I was merely considering how I would secure today's allotment of rations. She'd eat these weird-looking fish without a second thought. I suspect that weird luminescence is a defense mechanism. They gather together in the depths and shine to ward off predators. Huh. So, weaklings that they are, they travel together in a group? Who does that remind you of? Must you sling bobs at every opportunity? It's exhausting. Besides, it's only natural for those lower on the food chain to seek advantages that compensate for weakness. I say, those shining scales would work as excellent dyes. Hulkenberg, my girl, be sure to catch some extra. I'll need a few specimens to dissect.
That is well.
As you wish. I shall catch enough that we should all dine well. I would rather you didn't. The supplies we receive in town are more than meet our needs. Besides, the sky looks ominous. A storm likely approaches.
I see.
I see. If that is the consensus, then let us head back. I feel not the least bit of regret, I assure you.
Let's go.
He's got a point. This seawall might even collapse in the rain, and I'd rather not stay to find out. Wisdom!
here.
And here you go, lad. A drawing of the seawall. I made sure that the glowing fish were depicted as true to life as my hand allows. And we can give this to, Maria, right?
As the water sparkling in the setting sun begins to lose the light shimmer, the Gauntlet Runner reaches the calm surface of the reef. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
What terrible rain. 'Twill be a storm soon enough. Can this vessel withstand it?
It's doing better than me, at least. Suppose we do owe Forden, if only because he handled that sea monster. Closure, etc.
Did we hit a rock out there or something? Back in a mo, I'll go sneak a look outside.
Those fool brothers are still abed, even in this tempest? Bloody Parapus. Almost makes one envy them.
Right, I heard. You aren't too fond of the Parapus.
Yeah, he's not. Unfortunately, Heisme, as much as we love him, does have that slight spot of racism.
They both had horrible upbringings, those two. But they really do have kind hearts behind the glares. They've risked their lives for mine countless times. One time, I asked what I could do to repay them, and they came over all red-faced. We'd like to hear you sing, Lady Juna. Your voice is awful pretty, Lady Juna.
For those of you who don't remember, Heisme's child was killed by Parapus.
Is this a joke to you? You think an outcast Ujif is in no position to speak ill of the Parapus?
What? No, I didn't mean.
Bloody hell, how does anyone sleep on this old bucket? You feel that shaking earlier? Huh? Could cut the air in here with a knife. What were you two on about?
Sharing life stories.
Everyone's life stories, I suppose.
Indeed. Talking about how I dislike the Parapus.
You and the rest of the world. Or do you think you're special?
We don't have to keep dancing around it, do we, Del? Why can't we be straight with him? Just come out with it, yeah? Tell him you still ain't sure that stuff with Glottel was on the level.
If even we're suspicious, there's no way Lord Luis hasn't worked it out already. Not that it matters to me, anyway. Still, I had to make sure. See for myself whether Lady Juna is on our side or not.
Come on, you two.
Ah! Something's out there!
Oh, no.
Look outside! It's a monster! A great briny beast! Everyone to the deck! Quick!
What's happening?
Our prep.
Head to the deck once you're prepared. Let's see, do I have the party? No, we don't want Juna in it. Bring Heisme back.
What is that thing?
Fidelio!
The hell are you doing? This is supposed to be you helping those in need. Oi, Del!
Now! Hurry!
You alright, Del? You realize this changes nothing. We're still...
Is that a human?
Don't charge straight at it. We've got the arms. We'll clear him out of the way.
Got it. If we don't kill the thing, we're all sunk.
Don't get used to it.
Here! Come on over there!
Now's our chance!
Well, they got distracted. Let's go. Why couldn't it be a normal
We'll slice
Craig?
some more of the bastard's legs, stick to the body, and take out what limbs you can. I don't know about you, but I'm not dying today. Let's get this over with.
If this keeps up, the runner's wrecked. Can we get those giant legs off?
Yeah, now it's teaching me that we can switch party members in the middle of combat.
Ninja!
But even though they said just focus on the main head, a lot of my party has incredibly powerful multi-hit moves right now.
I show no mercy!
Coin can solve merchant.
I really should get a multi-hit move for myself.
I shall sword master. What a mess. Let's make an end of it.
Let my power support you.
This is it!
I stand ready for all that we strive for! As the point of a sword!
Yeah, those tentacles still hurt like you wouldn't believe.
Legs? That'll mean less attacks to deal with, right?
Witness our strength. I must... Ha! Die!
It's okay. We're not out of this yet.
Helpful as ever.
Thank you.
Much thanks.
Now.
And time for the war. It's time for the Swordmaster to show what he's got.
You down.
The legs retracted!
See that?
That should make things a little easier on us.
Is everyone all right? Come! I'll run you through!
I'll use what I must. Rancor!
Coin, I won't hold back.
I can't afford to. Let's do it.
And time for the big one.
We'll combine our strength.
Let's do this!
It didn't hit anyone.
Oh, power of heroes!
Quite a boon.
My thanks.
I knew you'd...
Just in case.
Ninja! Some darker arts.
Applause, please.
I'll strive for greater heights.
Excellent. I've grown...
Tremble before me.
We overcame it somehow.
I can't believe this. There are still monsters out here. Forden lied. He lied to everybody.
No.
Whether he lied, or he didn't know. Maybe the humans are spreading faster than anyone expected.
Oh, first time we've seen you lot really cut loose. That sure was magic, even with no igniters. Guess that's the kind of power that kills humans. And you can do it too, Lady Juna.
Well, I picked it up from him. You know I've a knack for improvising, love. But we'd never have gotten through this without you two helping us. Thank you.
Of course, milady.
You too, Fidelio.
Don't mention it. Wouldn't have survived otherwise.
Wait, something's amiss. I still hear water flowing, but it's coming from inside the runner.
Blast! We're dipping awfully low. Getting a bit soggy in here, chums.
Hold on, we're sinking. You've got to be kidding.
Bail the water! You two, help us!
What? You can't just order us... Oh, this bloody rust buckets.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That was a long day yesterday, huh? I'm glad that we lived to see another morning. I'm very happy that we survived and are still afloat, but after bailing all that water out, 'twould seem that my poor back was a casualty of the incident. You really came through in a pinch, I must say. It's all thanks to you that my dear girl is well and safe. We must repay those old bones of yours for their sterling service.
You're right.
Too true. Maybe a day off would get those brothers to line up a bit, too. So how about it, darlings? Let's take a day to just relax and watch the ocean. We should arrive at the island tomorrow.
Come on.
We managed to defeat the monster, so why not thank everyone for their efforts? In times like this, people tend to open up more. Okay, so for this moment, if we choose to talk to one of our companions, we will get an accessory from them that is so good you can use it for the rest of the game. It doesn't matter who you talk to, they all do the same thing. You just get a little cut. It just depends, like, you get a different item depending on who you talk to, but they all do the same thing. So as long as you talk to someone, you will get it. Also, hello, Brett. So we have to choose, who do we wish to talk to? We can choose to talk to one of our companions, or we could talk to, like, Basilio here, and I think we could also talk to Fidelio if we want. So, who would you guys like me to talk to?
This is...
And thank you for the affiliate anniversary. I hope you're having a wonderful day as well. And you were playing Elden Ring. I hope that's going all right. Let's see.
All right, then. All right, then. Go.
You think it's about to get bad? I mean, it's Elden Ring. Was it ever any good? I mean, not the game. The game is great, but I mean, like, was it ever, like, easy? You're about to go to the hailing tree. Oh, Basilio?
Sam.
Okay. Hailing tree is so tough. Good luck. How often do you get to talk to them? Not often. You really fixed that hole in the runner? Thought we were sunk there for sure. Yeah. How long have you been there for? Well, whatever. Good thing we managed to pull off things yesterday, eh? Basilio doesn't seem as defensive as usual. Now might be a good chance to improve things with him a little bit.
Then...
Talk? With me? Even though I'm here to keep you in line, eh? Sure. Well, let's go topside. It would be a pain if Del saw.
Sam?
Got nothing to say to you. Del says I'm to keep my trap shut around you unless I got something worth talking about. Oh, well, actually, there is one thing. Thanks for saving my brother. Couldn't let that go unsaid. Still, it's a real miracle. This is some weird ship.
What the...
I mean, why is the hell it's so small? It keeps shaking and creaking like it's about to fall apart. With a bigger craft, you could have just rammed into the sea beast head on, eh?
Maybe.
I mean, be fair. Are we even gonna make it to Verga Island? You feeling anxious?
Huh?
What? No chance, mate! Lord Luis's runner is nothing like this one. Even when it's flying, it's smooth as you like. And I can flop down on the beds and sprawl out easy. Not so much on this ship. heard stories from the sailor lads. These seas are connected to hell, they say. Sounded like superstitious talk to me, but there was that monster yesterday. And that wave. See those white crest waves out in the distance? Bet that means the ocean current's gotta be swirling up a storm out there, yeah? It's a portal to hell. Gotta be. And that means monsters are probably crawling out of there even now. That'd give any man the shivers. Ugh. I should have done more swimming practice. Del warned me, and he's always right about this sort of thing. You really trust him?
Well, yeah.
Well, Del's the boss here. You keep your mouth shut about me being scared of the ocean, got it?
Yeah.
This ain't a bribe to shut you up or anything, but here, take it if you like. It's a parapus charm. And we get the white sand rose. People say it's a good thing to have on you. Everyone from my hometown could tell you that. Though this one's just a novelty shop knockoff course. Used to have a real one, but I lost track of it after some fight. Del gave it to me when I was younger. It was smaller than that one. I could still remember how happy I was to get it. Crap, I ran my mouth. Aren't we making camp soon?
Hey!
And not one word of this to Del. Not about the charm, not about me. You step out of line and I'm going straight Lord Luis. Straight to Lord Luis.
As the clear surface gives way to the glassy ink of darkness, the gauntlet runner reaches a remote island. The party gets a good night's rest, grateful for the still land that does not sway them at its whims.
Islet camp. Ooh, edible bug.
What to pick?
We're finally done spending our nights at sea.
What now?
But yes, the piece of equipment we got is massively good. As you can see right now, I'm using an endurance plus 6 item, which it's okay, it gives us a little bit more defense. But the white sand rose is all stats plus 5. Which is an enormous amount of stat boost. Like, it's an incredible amount of stat boost. You can use this for the rest of the game if you don't care about any of the special effects. Like, if you don't need anything for your build and you just want stats, it's one of the best. Was taking a sip.
What now?
We beat that boss, so let's save the game. Let's see, they want to raise imagination. We don't really need to raise imagination at this point still. We also don't really need to raise courage, but we should really knock out this book. Hand-drawn illustrations span the pages. On one side, the world. On the other, a heart. In between, a song connects them. Seems she tried drawing this one. Next is a depiction of an enormous woman embracing the entire world, smiling. Is this supposed to represent something?
All right.
And that's the end of the book. With that, I've finished the book. I feel like my understanding of the world has deepened.
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Luis has sent an emissary to Verga Island.
As reported by a crier. It's the elder boy who brought Joanna to the judging.
So he stands with Luis then. No doubt he seeks Dracodius.
A gambit to steal the public's gaze, perhaps. Taking a prize from the only land beyond the church's reach. Laughable. The reason we leave those barbarians alone is that we've nothing to gain from them. Your Eminence?
Merely a passing thought.
Let him chase the lands. It changes nothing. With the dawn of Saints' Day, your Eminence's authority will be unshakable as the mountains.
As long as we tell the public that these divine relics truly originated in Sanctism, yes, that should do. The candidates gathered at the Saints' Day Festival will be under the protection of the King's magic. Some of them may use that as a shield to sow violence and discord.
I am aware, Your Eminence. Please, leave everything to your humble servant.
Oh-ho!
And so, our long sojourn at sea will come to an end today. We should arrive around noontime, but we must make preparations to berth beforehand. Seems like the weather will be hot and humid. I'd like to hope we could just pop in, grab the lance, and pop right back out. I'd be lying if I say I didn't wish the same, but we'd best be prepared for a long stay. This island is infamously insular and closed off. Our welcome will not be a warm one.
Then...
Maybe I should take a nice cold shower before we arrive. We don't even know if there will be real inns there for us to stay in.
Narrowly escaping the threat of the sea monster, the party rides the currents of the inland sea to their destination, Verga Island. Verga is a word given to the island by the mainland, meaning uncivilized. But its inhabitants give this name no purchase. Put another way, we are trespassers from a country that has unilaterally regarded the islanders as heretics. To forget this is to invite pointless conflict. As though it knows it is unwelcome, the Gauntlet Runner glides silently onto the island's less populated rear shore.
I can't take this heat. It's enough to cook a man alive.
All my air fur is stuck together.
Do we really have to go this way? There was a beautiful beach just over there.
Chin up now, milady. Easy to get a good backstab when you're coming up behind them, see?
There will be no stabbing, back or otherwise. Honestly.
It's at least true that coming at them head-on would only alarm them. First, we need to find out where this lance is.
You can bet the runner won't be spotted here, eh? Got the wide ocean on all sides. The old girl's not exactly unscathed from the beastie's clutches, so I'll stay back for a spot of repairs. Good luck on the lance hunt, what?
Who's there? Are you from the outside?
What's wrong?
Haha, very funny, Gallica.
Very funny, Gallica.
I didn't tell any jokes, I think.
All that salt air gets your head. Our chances out here already aren't looking too good.
So, how do we find this lance?
Ideally, we blend in with the locals, gather information. But if they really are all Mustari, that might be a bit tricky. Let's see. To start with, we could try staying hidden and observing the village from afar.
Sounds like a right hassle. How many days would you have us playing hide and seek?
Fair point. How long can we actually stay on this island?
Well, given the deadline for arriving in Altabury, it would be best to get the lance and leave by September the 5th.
The sooner we're out of here, the better. Let's go.
Hey, does this place look familiar to you?
We may be a bit lost.
You're kidding! We can't afford to get lost on some godforsaken island! This is a disaster! Oh, I'm sweating through my outfit. And these weird bugs. I've had enough!
What I give for a snack and a cold tub to dump me head in.
Need you voice every little complaint? You are not the only ones enduring this trek.
Quiet a moment. Running water nearby. Sounds like an open space. Could be a natural spring of some kind.
What? Really? Let's head that way.
Phew. I suppose we might as well if we're lost.
Whoa! It's drinkable. Much clearer.
I love that you found out it's drinkable by drinking it.
Oh, brilliant. I could use a dip to get the salt off me.
Who are you? Can you hear me? Then surely you must be a messenger of the Dragon God.
Is something amiss?
I'm imagining things.
Could it be a villager?
You must be the...
Priestess!
Oh no.
Del, let's go.
Mainlanders! You're not of this island!
Wait, listen!
Seize them!
No! Nets! Our one weakness!
Behave yourselves. Now, you're a candidate for the throne, are you not? He had to steal Dracodias, no doubt. And not content with that, you befouled the priestess's cleansing pool. We need hear nothing further. You shall all be executed.
Fastest trial I've had.
Calm down. First off, you can't kill a candidate. Have you not heard of the king's magic?
You beg for your life in vain, wretch.
Hail, I'm told the priestess is ready.
Accept your fate. You're not getting out either way.
What do we do now?
It seems the brothers have fled. Perhaps they've gone to report to Neurus.
I doubt it. Those thugs are here for the lance alone. They care nothing for us.
We can work with that. Can't return without the lance anyway. But I'd rather see if we can break ourselves out instead of counting on them to save us.
By the way, anyone else find it strange that they recognized a candidate at a glance? I wasn't expecting news to travel this far.
Probably my fault, I'm afraid. They had a lot of questions, and they weren't, gentle about asking. Well, fancy meeting you here.
Can I just say, hold on a second? Like, let's go over something. I want to point out that my very first experience playing through this game, and here's the thing. There is a large chance that Batlin may have more significance in an updated version of Metaphor, or perhaps a sequel of Metaphor. I do not know. I will let you know now, Batlin is very suspicious in so many things in this game. But it was here that I started going, no, wait a damn second. Batlin was back at the, at Brylehaven announcing our departure a day after we left. And despite us making a... Like, yeah, we took a little bit weird of a route. Maybe it's the fact we didn't use a big boat. Maybe he traveled through air. Like, because Scott... Like, Luis's ship is a thing. And maybe we were lost longer than we realized. You know, because don't forget, we were lost in that jungle. But... how did he get here first? This will not be the only extraordinarily suspicious thing Batlin does throughout this game. But I'm going to tell you now, it doesn't amount to anything in this game. But if they ever make a Metaphor sequel, or make a Metaphor enhanced version with additional story content... I'm throwing it out there. He's up to something. And I'll point out every single weird thing he does. But as of right now, we don't have any proof of anything. I'm just saying I don't trust the dude. But, moving on.
You're that Sanctus crier.
I was hoping the word of the Crown Theocracy might be worth something here. Turns out, they prefer chains to questions.
But why are you here?
Why else? I heard some helpless, boneheaded twit of a candidate crossed the waters to Verga Island, so I naturally had to follow. I'd thought stowing away on that Mustari candidate ship might get me safely on the island, and, well...
Okay, so they're claiming that, again, the Mustari's candidate ship is the reason he got here first, but I still don't know how I feel about that, because, again... we saw the Mustari candidate leave before us, then we left, and then he announced our departure. So, it's still weird.
And now who's the helpless twit? This is ridiculous. Why would a crier go to such lengths anyway?
Seemed as good an opportunity as any. I wanted a peek behind the Sanctus curtain, see what the truth really is. For now, we may as well be patient. You'll have your opening soon enough. The people here, well, you'll find they aren't as monolithic as they'd like.
Have you heard? The Sanctus Church has ordered its adherents to seize all divine relics.
Those zealots go too far. Surely this must be the reason for the Dragon God's wrath.
Don't be alarmed, everyone. Please remain calm.
Master Adeni.
There are trespassers upon our island, from ships other than the trade vessels. But we have already captured them.
Okay. So, for those of you who do not recognize him, this is the Rook-masked Mustari that we spoke to earlier. And let me just say, his eyebrow game is intense.
Reportedly, one is a candidate, and one is a crier from the Sanctus Church. They seek Dracodios, the lance of the Dragon God. Until now, the Church has hesitated to intrude in our homeland. We can only assume they are making their move.
I knew it. They think they're untouchable. No offense is beneath them.
That damned Borden. He's not just after our relics. He would silence us forever.
Master Adeni,
his shaping game is intense, but he forgot to dye to match his hair.
Wait. That's true. Our captives have done nothing to hurt any of the islanders.
Why do you hesitate? If they would pervert our dearest beliefs, then they deserve only to be sacrificed. Our livestock are all maddened by disease, our seas are infested with grotesque horrors, and now even our fields lie dead and fallow. The Dragon God must be appeased, else we shall never survive his wrath. It has been our way since time immemorial. When disaster strikes, we offer a sacrifice to the Dragon God that he might ease our woes. It is the most basic of our teachings.
Everyone calm down. All this talk of justice, of sacrifice.
Master Adeni, Would you see us repeat the tragedy of the past? With all respect, you abandoned your chase for the throne. You returned to your rightful home. Surely you have accepted that our traditions are the only way. Because of your indecision. Because you faltered in your faith to the Dragon God. Your father and mother both.
I will have silence!
Master Adeni, please! The sacrifice! We cannot simply suffer in silence!
My brother, do not fear. I have just purified myself for the spring. I'm ready to serve as our people's sacrifice.
Yufa.
I am a priestess. I have known from birth that my life's greatest impact would be as an offering to the Dragon God. Indeed, it brings me great pride. I can serve my village in a way the priestesses in times of peace could not. If our island might be saved, I will gladly give my life for it.
Oh, bless you, Priestess Yufa. We will not forget your sacrifice.
This will surely appease the Dragon God. You are our last hope. Priestess Yufa, our salvation, our future.
Prepare the ship. I will accompany her to the altar in the Dragon Temple, where Dracodios rests.
Hey, we know where it is now.
You catch that? The Dragon Temple. Sounds like that's where we'll find our lance.
I did a bit of reading on Virga Island once. Army reports say it's surrounded by an archipelago, otherwise uninhabited. And one of them islands is nothing but a massive temple.
Not another soul on them. Strange lot, these pagans. Gotta be bloody stupid to build your big important temple out where nobody can get to it.
Could be. Or maybe they
What do you
weren't the
want to
ones
bet
who
that
built
at least one guy in the crowd doesn't even live here? They're just a rando in a basket mask with an extra eye hole.
All this stink in the square probably means less guards on duty. Ugh. Come on, Del, we can't leave him high and dry. The fair lady Juna likes him, don't she?
And the fair lady's the only one we have to rescue.
Awful cold, Del.
Not getting attached now, are you? You knew going in they might be our traitors. Look, you want to work together, then let me do the thinking, right? I've got all this under control. Oh.
Hey, Del, you're not still hurting from the sea battle, are you?
I'm fine. We'll wait till nightfall. Shadowy business, all this.
He was grabbing the leg where the human grabbed him.
Lady Juna. Let's get those bindings off. Easy does it now. Calm down, you amateurs.
Oh, thanks. I'd hoped you'd come back for us.
We know where the lance is. Let's move.
Wait, aren't you going to untie the others?
We're your bodyguards, not theirs.
What? Since when do you follow orders to the letter?
I've already told you we can't trust these people, and now it's clear we can't even trust them to protect you.
He did a fine enough job saving your life out at sea.
Del!
He's one of us now. Lord Luis gave him direct personal orders, and you'd still leave him to die. I promised Lord Luis I'd keep an eye on him too. If you get him killed, I'm the one who's failed.
Hear, hear. 3 appropriately stealthy cheers for cooperation. And I'd be very much obliged if some generous spirit could get me untied too.
Ugh. Better to let a church leech rot. You're annoying, and you talk too much.
Haha, I get that a lot. Funny thing though, I get more chatty the more distress I'm in, and I'm quite beside myself here.
We could just shut him up permanently.
No, Del. We don't want to leave a mess.
That's the concern.
Got some meat shields at the least, eh? Gonna need all the manpower we can get if we want that lance.
Is the lance somewhere dangerous?
Well, about that. Turns out this dragon god might be a bit more real than we thought. And more bent out of shape.
They're sacrificing some village lass to it, and the crowd was scared stiff besides. We can't rule out that this dragon's more than a folktale.
So we're to face a dragon? Well, that's just lovely. Untie everyone this instant. Or do you fancy better chances with fewer swords?
Oh, fine, I get it. Just give me a second. Oi, kid. don't make me regret this.
Okay. We make such a great team.
Nice to be back on the team. You're completely mental, you know that? Just don't drag us down.
I do like
Fine,
Fidelio.
Just get over here and I'll let you loose.
He's super rough around the edges, but I do like him.
You'll go in last. Considering the size of the island, there's only the one settlement. The chief's young, too, goes by Edeni or something.
Edeni? Was he not the Mustari candidate we met before? I'd no idea he was this island's ruler.
He and the sacrificial maiden are headed for the temple on one of the deserted islands. That's where we find the lance. Oh, and the girl marked for death is his sister.
His own sister?
Something about appeasing the dragon god's anger. All these islanders worship it, and they say the calamities come from its fury.
Is that true?
Course not. Just don't know whether all this superstition is rooted around an actual dragon or a made-up one.
Fair point. I'm curious about this Draco Dios being a divine relic myself. If it was found in that temple, then the temple's probably an ancient ruin. Might be the perfect den for a dragon.
Should this creature exist, mortal sacrifice is beyond all reason. No torment is worth taking an innocent life for.
Oh, that's rich from a fallen knight. You think nobody makes sacrifices out there in the real world? Or is all that below you, eh? You ask me, I say at least these people are doing what needs to be done.
Huh, fair enough. Though it would seem beyond the pale, it is not our scale of morality that measures them.
Yet I refuse to stand idly by while innocent lives are at stake.
Who cares about what they do with their lives? We're here for the lance. Got enough problems without you trying to fix theirs.
These people offer up their very lives for peace. They'd only ever told me these lands were wild and uncivilized, but it's like seeing sanctism reflected in a mirror. We'll get the spear, of course, but we won't let anyone die. That should be good enough. We've been saying it since the beginning. We help anyone in need, no exceptions. Right?
Yeah!
My friend?
Yeah, of course.
That settles it.
Indeed. 'Tis the path we've chosen. Let us withdraw to the Sea Runner first. It shall bear us across the waters to this temple island.
Go on. Give them a chance.
Please, help my sister.
Wait,
Please help my sister Yufa. The temple full of Makla.
Pull yourself together, man. He's barely breathing.
Did he just say Magla? I wonder what happened.
We need to get him to the Gauntlet Runner. No, it is too deep a wound for its capabilities. To the village, then.
What? Are you mad? You just broke yourselves out of that damned place.
We cannot leave him to die.
I don't understand you lot.
No, this could work out for us. He's the island's chief, right? If we save his life, the whole village might come around on us.
What are you talking about? We already know where the lance is. All we have to do now is take it.
And how about this? I'll follow him because I'm assigned to keep an eye on him. And you have to keep an eye on me because you're my bodyguards, right?
Fine. Be my guest. But if it comes down to you or the lance, you know I'll have to take the lance. Whatever happens, I can't trust anyone but my family. And my Lord Luis.
Well, Batlin, looks like you'll have to
I love
repay the
he had
favor
to
a bit
add
earlier
that
than
part at
expected.
the end.
Go tell Nearest what's going on. To be honest, it's possible we won't make it back.
The only one Fidelio really cares about is his brother.
Getting a bit messy, this. Not that I mind. Consider the favor returned. The Gauntlet Runner's just further down, right?
Right. We'll carry this man back to the village. Give me a hand.
Where am I?
Chief!
I'm still alive.
You're in one of my spare rooms at the inn.
You see, these people brought you here.
Wonders never cease. It's you. But you were being hunted. How did you manage to return safely?
2 of my companions acted as decoys to draw the soldiers away. That was all it took for us to sneak in.
Chief, what happened? Where is your sister?
We made it to the temple, but the air was thick with Magla. Some of the island's beasts have turned feral.
You mean the melancholia set in?
They made short work of our guards. Yufa and I were separated. I was the only one who fled to the sea.
My word. Then we need to gather more troops. If we don't act, the ritual...
No. Our soldiers cannot stand against those horrors. We'd only be sending more to their deaths.
But...
Then we can do the honors. We've our own reasons to see the lance. And such monsters do not frighten us. But there's something I need to ask you first. Assuming we find your sister, what would you have us do with her? Are we ensuring you complete the sacrificial ritual? Or are we bringing her back?
Please, bring her home. When we left for the Temple Island, I'd intended to let Yufa escape. But when I saw no fear or hesitation in her eyes, I faltered. That's when I realized. It's not just the fate of the island that we've placed on her shoulders. She's been trying to bear all our fears and anxieties. Her life is in your hands. Even if her sacrifice would save us, I don't care. Please, save her from the curse we've placed on her.
Well said. Spoken like a true leader. Leave it to us. I pledge we will see her safely returned. You've no objections, I trust, Captain?
Yes. Let's get her back.
Right. We're not in the business of abandoning people.
Right. We'll save your sister. In return, though, would you be willing to lend us Dracodios?
So be it.
What? That is the very symbol of our faith!
If they've the strength to overcome the Temple's trials, then they could have already taken the lance for themselves. Yet still they seek permission. I trust them. It seems like they really do believe in what they say.
But they're not like us. They're outsiders.
It doesn't matter what tribe they are. They're people just like us. If the race on the mainland taught me anything, it's that.
Wait, it'll take more than a day to save her, right? Not to be morbid, but will your sister survive that long?
She knows those halls better than I do. If she's found a safe enough chamber, she can stay out of sight. And I made sure to bring food to the temple when we left. She could survive for even 4 weeks. Yufa is a priestess. She knows her life is too valuable to the ritual not to keep going. Your offenses will be pardoned. Anything you need, I'll try to provide. So please, save Yufa.
Well, glad we talked our way out of being thrown back in a cell. This place is rather cozy, especially compared to a prison.
To be free of the bugs is its own comfort.
Wait, weren't you staying in Brylehaven? What kind of rundown hovels do you board in?
Finally, we may come and go as we please. Even if we must bow to Luis's whim, we need not draw the same ire.
I know, right? But lifting the prince's curse will only be the beginning. The public has to recognize him as the rightful king too.
Considering the road ahead, it might do to help as many people as we can while we hunt the lance. And ideally, keep the other candidates in check too.
All done with negotiations, are you?
I don't know what we'd do without you. It's amazing how you can lead those guards on such a long chase and turn up none the worse for wear.
Ha! No one alive can catch a couple of platypus lads in the woods.
Our job's to get the lance. I assume that hasn't changed? Then nothing else matters.
Well then, let's lay out our situation. Our destination is the Dragon Temple, built on a nearby deserted island. Once there, we search the temple for the divine relic, Dracodios. And while we're in there, we'll also be looking for the village priestess, Yufa.
The hell we will. I thought we made it clear we were here for the lance.
According to Edeni, the lance's actual place in the temple is a close-guarded secret. known only to the priestess herself.
Never simple, is it?
We've got two problems to worry about. Firstly, by now, the temple's positively awash with melancholia. We should expect monsters, and lots of them. And secondly, there is a possibility that this dragon god of theirs is an actual living, and therefore angry, dragon.
Hope we don't have a battle like that ahead of us. But we'd better make sure we don't lose if we do.
And be quick about it, yeah? If you miss your deadline, Lord Luis will assume you're all traitors.
That puts our deadline in 17 days. Beyond that, we can't say if the priestess would survive.
Your pardon? You all, you're going to save Priestess Yufa?
Wouldn't have to if you hadn't sent her to die.
Yes, I know. You're exactly right. But you have to understand, not everyone here wanted sacrifice. To see a girl her age going willingly to die. She's as young as my own child. It's not right. So please.
We will see the girl safely home. You have our word.
Tis a strange irony. We came only for the lance, but even that pursuit has earned us a chance to save a life.
Oddly familiar. You sought me intent on capture, and instead convinced me to join you. You have a knack for opening doors others have closed.
Well, let's get some rest for tomorrow. Getting lost in the wild and captured by soldiers really takes it out of you.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
All right.
We gotta prep.
Let's stock up on what we need on the island first. When you're ready, the Gauntlet Runner is on the eastern beach of the island. All right. First things first. Let's do a quick exploration of the place. We're gonna need to grab up all of the side quests in the area. As well as take a look at all the shops.
Leave it out, mate.
Excuse me?
And this item shop is actually special to me. The reason it's special to me is because it's the first shop in the game that has really good heals that you can use all the way to the end game. It sells Spirit Dust. Restores 200 HP to all allies. We could buy some frostbite cures. Some daze cures.
You're special to me, Father. Who else fills my bowl? Ah, I mean my heart. Nom, nom. Nom, 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 nom. No, 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 no.
Matter break hammers. Mind break hammers. But yeah, we can buy Spirit Dust here. This is the big one. Are they ludicrously expensive? Yes. But they certainly are worth it. With these, we don't even really need, we don't need most items. Or we don't need most classes. In terms of healing. Like, the healer, using a healer is kind of unneeded. We can still use one, but it's unnecessary.
Okay?
What have we got here?
Okay, we get a guild discount here. Let's take a look at some of their weapons. They sell a fan that prevents rage. Yeah, this is just a good greatsword, so we'll buy this.
Ooh.
They're selling a new katana that boosts damage against plants. We will be fighting plants here.
That's fine.
A stronger abacus. Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
And we can buy the fan.
Good.
As for armor, we can buy the full moon robe here. Bought all the one-of-a-kind items.
Whoa.
Let's go.
What now?
Let's see. I believe I'm weak to fire, right? Yeah, so I'm weak to fire and light, so I'm going to equip the fire dodge boots. Stroll is weak to wind. Hulkenberg is weak to electricity. And Heisme is also weak to electricity. That's fine. Actually, I think I'm going to re-equip this. Just taking a look at what I got. Stroll still needs to be a level 10 general. In order to be a level 10 general, he'll need to upgrade the commander.
A new power to wield.
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
All right. And unlock.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Boom.
Yeah.
We got the general archetype.
Right. I could get used to this.
We still have a lot more to unlock. Like, we have to get the general to rank 10 for us to start utilizing the power of the samurai. So, one thing at a time, but we're getting there.
All right, then.
Let's take a look. We don't seem to have any... Oh, wait. I just realized we don't have a time limit yet. They told us we have 17 days, now 16 days, but we don't get free reign to do what we want until we go to the Dragon Temple for the first time.
Really now?
Then I believe we get ejected and we have to kind of start over. Like, we have to start over and work against the clock that time.
What now?
Which is fine. Just letting you guys know.
Hey, mister!
Let's get going.
All ready for departure? Time to save that bally damsel in distress, eh?
So this is the Dragon Temple. It's not too far from Virga Island, but we have to consider the currents.
Now then.
Let's see.
You would pursue peril.
Let's go.
Tally-ho then.
I'll have you at the temple faster than you could say divine relic.
So we bring the fight to them.
Alright, we're off. Let's go.
This is...
See, currently Arbor's Day. We need to raise our wisdom, tolerance, and eloquence right now.
All right, then. All right.
Navigating the archipelago's currents north of Virga Island, the Dragon Temple comes into view. It is dedicated to the dragon god, Et. The wind carries the unsettling cries of beasts over the water, ensuring that even reaching the temple will be a trial. The gauntlet runner pulls into the shores of the isolated island, amidst surges of sinister magla.
We're here. Maybe the tide was with us this time, but that was a much quicker trip than I thought.
What's up, Del? You seasick? No. And keep your eyes on them, not me. Don't want them pinching the lance and doing a runner. You really worry too much, mate. Once you've got doused in your head, you don't know how to let them go.
That's the Dragon Temple.
Just as I thought. I've seen this exact view in historical art. It's as ancient as ruins come. Perhaps the reason the Sanctus Church doesn't want anyone near the island is that they want whatever's inside to stay buried. I'd avoid it too if I could. The place looks totally overrun with magla. We're definitely gonna find some monsters in there.
This melancholia aura is most ominous. What is this magic? And from whence is it born? We only ever see it when faced with grave burdens.
Might not be unrelated. We know magic is possible without an igniter. In other words, Magla can be controlled by the mind alone.
You venture that it springs from mortal minds?
Hey, you lot about finished. Let's get on with it.
He's right. Let's hurry on. We're off.
Let's get inside.
Oh.
Look at the entrance. What's going on here?
It's some kind of giant tree, right?
Thank you for taking care of the bot, by the way.
It feels like it's radiating pure magla.
We shall force our way through if we must.
The woods turns aside all steel. It's no normal tree. The Melancholia's influence, maybe.
That's the best you've got, old man. Too sloppy by half. I'll show you how it's done.
Del, what's wrong?
Nothing, I'm sound. Just dizzy, that's all.
Hey, Del! Whoa! You're burning up! Why?
Allow me.
He was wounded against the human we fought out at sea.
Your foot is badly injured. It is infected and inflamed. What possessed you to hide this?
I said I'm fine. Stop wasting time.
A wound-borne fever can turn fatal. We should turn back.
She's right, Del. We've got to get that looked at.
Basilio, are you gonna listen to me or not?
Oh, please. You don't get to die like an idiot. From an infected foot of all things. Learn to rely on your allies. That's what a real warrior does.
Sorry, Del. I can't afford to listen to you this time.
You damned fool.
We need to get back to the village. Every second counts. Teleporting might be our best bet. Right. We'll be seen, but we don't really have a choice right now. We can't get into the temple like this anyway. Let's ask around back at the village to find out if there's a way in. Basilio, carry him to the bunk inside the gauntlet runner. Also, once we get moving, don't leave the room or look outside. We're charging home full throttle, understood?
What? Right, got it.
I love how easy that is. It's just like, whatever happens, don't look!
Hey.
Gran, how's Del doing? You can help him, right? It was a good thing you came back immediately. One night more of this and he'd be lost. But rest easy, boy. I've treated him with both magic and material cures. A good hardy Parapus constitution should be all he needs to fight the fever. Okay, that's good. However, he'll have to stay on bed rest, even once the fever's down. If he pushes himself too far too fast, he'll never walk on that leg again. I'd listen to her if I were you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much, and actually, there's one more thing we could use your wisdom on.
I see.
A giant tree in the temple. I didn't see it when I was in the area. If it's grown that much in such a short time, it might be Magla exposure. The temple's positively leaking the stuff. I believe I understand. If your aim is to destroy this tree, a concoction known to the ancients as the Potion of Blight may be the wisest choice. Truth be told, there's no record of the ingredients needed to make it. All I know is that they're not found on this island. I've heard that something that induces thirst is needed. If you could bring me that, I'll try my hand at concocting the Potion of Blight.
Understood.
We'll track them down. If we want to get into the temple, we have to do something about that tree.
Let's give it a shot.
Yeah, we have to talk to Batlin about it.
Hey.
Sorry, Lady Juna. Way I see it, someone's got to look and stay after, and someone's got to stay and look after Del. Don't be silly, boss. Of course you could stay with him. You know he'd chase right after us
If we need to
otherwise.
induce thirst, have we tried some potato chips?
That's a good plan. Hate to say it, but we're short on time as it is. Think you lot might have to handle all this temple shite alone. Seems our debts are piling up, eh?
Right.
We'll call on those favors eventually. This is about when Del would say something like, hey, they're gonna run off with the lands. Waste them all. But me? I don't think you lot are so bad. I trust you.
Yeah.
So we'll hang about here. And you sort out the lands. And, well, the priestess girl and all, if you like. Can't exactly turn my back on your sister after all you've done for me own brother now, can I? Fidelio could stand to learn a lot from you if you ask me.
Yep.
Don't worry, you can leave it to us.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Nonetheless,
That giant tree is blocking our way to the Dragon Temple. I am very much looking forward to covering it in the Potion of Light. Don't get ahead of yourself, love. We still don't have all the ingredients. Seems there's something about it that makes it tough to gather all of them here on the island. Indeed. 'Twould seem we have no choice but to track those down first. A maddening delay, when both the priestess and the lands we seek sit inside the temple, beyond our reach.
True.
We have no idea how big that temple is on the inside, nor what manners of enemies await within. 'Twill likely be more difficult than any of our previous endeavors, that's putting it lightly. For those of you who are unaware, the Dragon Temple, not only we have to do this quest to get into it, it is also the largest temple, or it's the largest dungeon in this game. A mission with a deadline has begun. You can chart your course to the Dragon Temple by visiting the Round Table in the Gauntlet Runner, which is parked on the beach of Virga Island. Be cautious of scorching heat, inclement weather that may occur. The priestess Yufa is trapped within the Dragon Temple. Rescue her and obtain Dracodios before the day you depart for Altaberry.
Really?
We gotta talk to people.
What are my options here?
That fool! I told her how dangerous it was! Huh? Aren't you the outsiders who promised to save Lady Yufa?
Why?
If only you'd come a little earlier, then my reckless fool of a sister might still be alive.
What?
Did she pass away? Do you want to talk about it? Well, she was always a bit strange. Very interested in monsters. So she left home one day and set off towards a den of them just to satisfy her curiosity. She really was a fool. This happened so many times, the people on the island just gave up on her. She'd come back unscathed every time before. But her luck was bound to run out. There's been no news for ages. Gah.
Please, I beseech
Would you be willing to avenge her? I'd sleep easier if you go to the Spire of Blind Faith and slay the monster there. Sure.
Oh, I am grateful.
Thank you. I am truly in your debt. Maybe this way her soul will find solace. There's a bird-like monster there called Leogron, that lords over the tower. I think that's what's most likely, well, killed her. You should ask the informant.
Please,
Yeah, I'll do
I
that.
beseech you.
I don't mean to send you into harm's way, but you seem capable enough. Please, help her rest in peace.
Let's give it a shot.
Let's kill that monster.
Let us have faith in Lady Yuffie.
Aha!
Are you perhaps the boy who promised to save our priestess? If you're from the mainland, then, by any chance, have you been to the Leon Igniter shop in Grand Trad?
Yes.
Oh, Brigida shop? Yeah, we're basically regulars.
Beg pardon?
Really? Then could you do me a favor? I need someone to take this igniter to Lycaon's or Lycaon's shop. I don't know how to pronounce that, to be honest. And have it appraised. It's like this. Not long ago, a trader came to our shores and sold this model for cheap. Claimed it was a broken piece of regional craftsmanship. But if I'm right, it's an igniter, a pretty valuable one too. So I'm hoping the store can appraise it and back up my valuation.
What?
You're willing to just hand this valuable igniter over to people you met like a minute ago? I have to. I have no other contacts in Grand Trad, and the future of the Mustari is riding on this. Oh, of course, I can promise a reward too.
No kidding.
Alright, we'll get it appraised.
I am so grateful.
Here's the igniter. I need you to get an official certificate of appraisal from Lycaon and bring it back here. You know where to find me. If we're ever in the royal capital. Yeah, that won't take long at all. And we get the gleaming crystal and some wisdom for doing it. It's good. I mean, that's easy. We could just teleport. Let's see, anything else going on here? I don't think there's anything else.
All right. Where to?
Yeah, it's in Lumio Street.
Is there any shelter? What is it?
Idiot.
Hey, mister.
An elder.
Hey.
Welcome.
I have been informed that we will now allow you to purchase our magic igniters. Yeah, that's right. We haven't been in here a single time. Due to the proof of membership, I can now make use of it. It's kind of a special circumstance, so let's listen to what he has to say.
Welcome.
Requesting an appraisal, sir? Of course. I would be happy to if you would just allow me to take the item in question that... I handed the unappraised igniter to the clerk. Huh? Why, this is... May I ask where you procured this magic igniter? In other words, this belongs to those pagans? Well, this is most unexpected. What I meant to say is this igniter is... I'm afraid that it is simply nothing special, and on top of that, it's broken. As far as igniters go, it's utter rubbish. Let's ask Brigida. I'm sure our field representative has more important matters to attend to. I understand though, sir. Perhaps I was hasty.
An intriguing offer.
At second glance, this is truly a remarkable find. It has many of the same qualities one would find in a divine relic. Perhaps you'd be willing to sell it to us? If the pagans were to make use of this, they would undoubtedly come in conflict with the Sanctus Church. I only seek to avoid bloodshed, of course.
Right?
Give it back. Even if it was ours to sell, I'd never let someone who spouts such prejudiced nonsense have it. So we'd like that back now, along with a report of the appraisal.
Splendid. Understood.
As you wish, so be it. Here is your appraisal report. The fee will be waived. This time.
Okay then.
We got it appraised.
An intriguing offer.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
Leave it out, mate.
Aha.
Wait, you haven't gotten my igniter appraised, have you? No, of course not. How would you do it so quickly? Here you go. According to them, it's old but high functioning. Sounds like a valuable find. Kind of impressive that you knew that only from a glance, actually. Thank goodness, then my evaluation was correct, and that means my dream's within in reach. The truth is, I needed a professional's opinion so I could test my own judgment. I'm planning to open up an igniter shop here on the island.
Huh?
You want to sell igniters here? But aren't they, Sanctus creations? Yes. I know there are many islanders who don't care for them. But it was your arrival here that got me thinking someday this island will surely open up to the outside world. When that time comes, I want igniters to help me bridge between our lands and the rest of the country. Prejudice against our people won't disappear overnight, but I think it comes from people's fear of the unknown. That's where I want to help. If the Mustari seem like unknowns, I could try making us known. Show everyone that both Mustari and Igniters aren't objectively evil. And you've proven there are people who can see past tribes. People who just want to help. Truly, you are my hope.
I am so grateful.
Thank you. It's quite a boost to hear that from you. Oh, right. Almost forgot. Your reward. Take it. And we get another really amazing accessory. The Gleaming Crystal.
All right.
Farewell. Hey.
What now?
So very similarly to the White Sand Rose, the Gleaming Crystal is all stats plus 4. Not as good as the White Sand Rose, which gives all stats plus 5, but all stats plus 4, I'll take it. It's still amazing.
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
Hey there! Despite the warm welcome I initially received from these folks, I've somehow convinced them to let me stay on the island. Anyway, what troubles you? It's written all over your faces.
Yeah.
That bad, huh? We're actually looking for something, but not had much luck.
I see.
An ingredient for a potion of blight that causes withering. Eh? Quite a pickle if you can't find it here. Although, if the potion is meant to dry things out... You know something that can do that? Couldn't say for sure. My memory's fuzzy on the matter, but I do believe I saw something like that in a shop once. I want to say it was a shop that dealt in medicines and the like. Grand Trad brings in goods from across the kingdom, so that would be your best bet. Too bad we're on the other side of the world, eh? Far cry from Grand Trad. Yep. Right, that part we can handle. I suppose we should head back to the Gauntlet Runner?
All right then.
Okay, so apparently it's also in Grand Trad.
Where to?
Let's go. Hey. And what is it you want?
Parch water.
What's this?
This should be the main ingredient for the potion of blight. Let's get back to the island.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
Hello there.
You've returned, and with zeal renewed, it seems. I'd say so. We've brought the ingredient you asked for. Now, If you can get it working on this blight potion, can't you?
I see.
Ah, so this is what brings about the thirst I read about. I'm surprised you were able to procure treasures such as this off the island in such a short time. Quite fleet of foot, these Gauntlet Runner contraptions. I see I've much yet to learn about them.
Leave it to me.
Now, I'll get to brewing. You won't be waiting long. Take a moment to rest yourselves. Thank you for your patience. The potion is complete. This is the Potion of Blight. Our village has passed down through generations. I'm sure it will serve you well.
Mission accomplished. Thank you.
It's a big help, thank you. With this potion, I think we can get past that huge tree. Now we should be able to get inside the temple. Let us hurry and rescue the priestess. The altar where the Dracodius is dedicated should be at the far end of the temple. Considering the situation, I doubt even Yufa has made it that far. You all must ensure you are ready to face the trials before you. Perhaps the bounty requests found in the mainland cities could be just the thing. I also looked in at the recruitment center before I left port, and recall noting that available requests had multiplied. You should see for yourself.
I'm counting on you.
Though it grieves me to ask so much of you, I beg nevertheless, please save my sister. So now we can go on hunts here as well. And Juna has something to talk about.
Alright then.
And there's another quest down there. My goodness. Is there a recruitment board here? Wait. Is it this? No, wait, that's more.
Alright.
Well, let's go to Brylehaven and see the recruitment board.
Let's go.
Welcome.
Okay, we can now get the Siocropus, ruffian ringleader.
Welcome.
The one-eyed monster. There's a cave near Grand Trad that used to be used by bandits. Some Goborns chased them out, and it's a Goborn nest now. Seems like the Goborns are imitating the bandits and are attacking merchants and travelers. Can't have that, can we? On top of that, the Goborns seem to be following the orders of this one-eyed beast. Will you take it out before they cause any more damage? Yes. Thanks for your help. Truth be told, we've already had a number of bounty hunters coming back, tail between their legs. The Goborns are in a cave called Scoundrel's Hole near Grand Trad. That village, Ligno's on the way. They're supposed to have some real nice stuff. I'd save up if you're going if I were you. As for details about that Cyclops beast, the Siocropus, the informant should know a thing or two. As proof you've taken down the bounty, bring back the enormous eyeball. With that, you'll get your reward. I'm counting on you now.
Let's do it.
Just past the village, it's on the way, so why not stop by?
We'll face danger here. Alright. Where to? Alright then.
Okay, let's head to Grand Trad. First things first, and grab the, where's the honeybee? There it is. Let's get the information about that new dungeon.
Want in on this?
The Scoundrel's Hold is a den for all sorts of riffraff. It was once home of bandits, but it's since been claimed by a horde of goborns. From what I understand, the goborns drove away the bandits who first settled there. Now they prey on any travelers unlucky enough to pass through.
Really?
We've heard about them at the recruitment center. Are they really as wily as they say? Yes, they're clever little bastards. Their den was originally built by bandits, so pursuing the goborns within may prove to be tricky.
That's between us.
And it won't be just goborns you need to worry about. There's also the one-eyed Cyocropus there that's said to be in charge of the lot. Fighting the whole goborn horde would be a suicide mission, so that's probably why the bounty is on the Cyocropus. Some of the goborn cronies are capable of using magic, and they won't hesitate if it means stopping you. Problem is, if you eliminate them first, the Cyocropus will have a meltdown. And good luck if that happens. So leave them alive and focus on disabling their magic while you take down the Cyocropus. Spears and bows are effective here. That's about the extent of my information. If you still choose to go, stay vigilant.
Alright then. Where to?
Let's see, where's the informant here?
Let's go.
Here we go.
Cheers. Fancy a bit of...
Yeah, first off, let's get all the ingredient
Cheers.
list. Monster bone and white peach turnip. Used to sell limp goldfish, but not sure now. If you need it though, there was definitely some at the village nearby. Sometimes they sell Queen's Jar honey. Secret of the UG stall. In Brylehaven, there's this UG front shop. You'll know it by all the cauldrons. Ah, I mentioned this before, but I used to live outside the island way back when, so I know some things. It's over on Sunbreeze Street, but the shopkeeper's an old miser and claims all he's selling is medicinal herbs. In truth, he's hidden away some interesting stuff for sale. Harvested from the remains of monsters, useful for experiments and of all things cooking. If the Navy knew he was selling those dodgy items, they'd have him strung up, so he's extra cautious who he sells to. Not much chance getting him to show you what he's really got for sale, but maybe having a mutual friend will change that. So yeah, now we can go into that shop.
Want in on this?
There's a place known as the Spire of Blind Faith down south. No one dares go near it though. Technically, it isn't all that far from the island, but due to the way the currents flow, one must approach it by circling about from the north.
But wait,
The Spire of Blind Faith, it's like at the very edge of the ocean.
And right there's a labyrinth.
Yeah, you're gonna need to like swing all the way here. So we'll take, let's see, we'd pass through there, it would take 1, 2, 3 days to get there.
Let's see.
Worse yet, they say a monster dwells within the tower. It supposedly resembles a large bird with vivid plumage. Might be that that's just overly cautious, but the closer you get, the more violent it becomes. Best to attack from as far away as possible from the rear.
You don't say.
If we make good use of our formation, we might be able to attack without getting too close.
That's between us.
Seems like it's vulnerable to fire and pierce attacks. I'd recommend having those in your arsenal. Trading village.
Cheers.
As for the nearby villages, there's Salento. It's on a small island northwest of here. They sell bath salts and the limp goldfish. They also sell something called Hero's Jeweled Root, although I couldn't tell you what the point of it is. All I know is that it's some kind of mysterious 4-leaf fruit. Sometimes it's got magla, sometimes it doesn't. I wonder if they even sell. I think that just about does it. And lastly, the monsters of Dragon Temple.
Cheers.
So you're off to save the priestess, and I'll give you all the information that I know. You'll find all manner of monsters over there. All the dangerous, but especially wary of the moving stone statues and spectos. Swords and spears don't work against either of them. Spectos reflect bows and the like as well, apparently. There's also huge tree-like monsters. I believe they're called Alentos. But what's tricky is that there are different types of Alentos. The green one's weak to fire, but for the others, fire won't work at all. Lastly, I hear the green ones can use wind magic, so hold your ground. Well, that's about it. Stay extra vigilant.
Well, isn't this a dilemma? Leave it out, mate.
Let us have faith in Lady Yuffie.
Pardon me.
You there. You're those outsiders who say you're going to save the priestess, aren't you? Your timing couldn't be better. Can I ask you to find something for me? I need some stones for my grandchild's first fishing trip. Stones? What good's that gonna do for fishing? They're called polar stones, and when put in specially crafted doll hands, they always point in a fixed direction. The doll is vital for navigation at sea, but the stones weaken with time, and so I'd like someone to bring me some new stones from Dragon Temple.
Oh, yeah?
Alright. Must be rough for the fishing industry. Well, the truth is, we typically store our spare stones in our household. It's just that this time I offered all of them up to the temple. Legend has it the dragon god loves the stones after all. And knowingly how troubled it's been lately, I felt like I had to do something. But I arrived to find the temple full of monsters. I turned back quickly, of course, and the stones scattered. I can't tell anyone on the island I lost the stones, especially not my family. So if you're my only hope, please.
Not finished yet?
Oh, truly? My word, the bravery of the young. In total, I lost 3 polar stones. I only really need a single one to build a doll. But it'd be enormously helpful if you find the others. I'll gladly give you an additional reward for each. If I don't have the stones by the time my grandchild goes out fishing, there will be no point, so I'll need them by August 30th. I should mention that the stones shouldn't be that far in. After all, I didn't get far before I decided to run away. If that's the case, why don't we search the ground relatively close to the entrance?
Let's give it a shot.
Yep, Dragon Temple.
Let's see. Let's help them out.
All right, then. Let's head there right away.
Oh?
You're looking a bit pensive, love. Make sure you take a break when you need it, or you'll end up falling when you can least afford to. So, I have a bit of a favor to ask of you. It involves helping people, though, so you'll help me out, won't you? If we're truly all about helping anyone, then this is right up our alley. Go on.
Thanks.
Thank you. I see a perfect little spot over there with a view.
You know, some of the islanders were so enamored by my songs, they opened up to me a bit. They were still rather sheepish, but I simply can't leave them hanging, can I now? Apparently they've been plagued by monsters raiding the tombs just off the coast. I dare say that sounds right up our alley, doesn't it? If you'll help, I'll even make it interesting. I'll let you in on the secrets of a songstress.
What kind of secrets?
Oh, the key to capturing hearts. Some tips and tricks for carrying yourself with dignity. Rather useful to a kingly candidate, no? Well then, our monsters are to be found on an island the locals call the Orbwise Path. Their legends say that if you offer your dead to the snakes there, their souls ascend to become guardian deities. Problem being, the monsters are eating the snakes, which has left the bereaved unable to complete the ritual. The sadness in their eyes was just too much to bear. You know? I couldn't help but come to you about it. Oh, and evidently, there's some sort of offering there that's yours for the taking. If you'd like it. Well, have I piqued your interest? Do these people a favor, and I'm sure they'd rally behind you.
The situation does seem concerning. The secrets of the songstress and potential treasure have me curious too. Maybe it's worth checking it out.
So, you're in, I take it? Brilliant. I'll inform the others.
We've got this.
I'm sure we'll be able to handle it.
Music to my ears. I'll tell you what. I'll throw in a little something extra for you. On top of my secrets, of course.
This one's important.
And increased imagination.
Here's the place, if you're interested. And right there's a labyrinth. And right there's a labyrinth. Oh, and do bring me along when you go, won't you? We can tackle it whenever you're ready. Hey! Got it.
All right then.
Okay, I think that's everything there.
Hey! Got it.
All right then.
Hey! Really?
Okay, so we currently have a lot of a lot of quests. Let me go over them real fast. We can go to the Orbwise Path. That's going to be at the Dragon Temple, so that's fine. That's the story. We can go to this place to fight that boss. Okay, this is to fight the giant sandworm near Martira. Probably should level up a bit first. This is for Nearus. Oh, and I've already completed this one. I just haven't turned it in. So we can either...
Hey.
I think I want to head to the tower first.
All right then. Where to? Let's go.
Okay, what's the plan?
Now then.
So it'd be here that we go to.
All right.
It'll take us 3 days to get there.
I cannot say I see the...
Yeah, but... It's your call.
Let's be off.
Let's go.
What to pick?
Oh, and Heisme wants to talk to us.
All right then.
Let's go.
Ah, it's you.
Why, hello there. For all the time we spend in battle, it's good to rest our wings every once in a while, eh? If you've the time, would you like to take a break with me? Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm sure my son would be happy too. I don't see Heisme's
I
urn.
wondered if you'd notice.
Did you lay your son to rest?
Where's the urn? Did you lay your son to rest?
I'd not say my last goodbyes without telling you. No, he's still with me. But the urn itself I disposed of. It's Ujif tradition, you see. Keeping the remains of the fallen in fine wrought urns. But my boy, I had not much left of him. Only the smallest of bones. Now, however, those bones rest at my very heart. I've fashioned myself a necklace, made to keep them ever close and safe. Wherever I go, and whatever I do, I shall wear this always. He will never leave my side again. I mustn't turn my eyes from my son's passing. Nor will I surrender his memory to Earth, left to rest in some place far beyond my heart's reach. No. I have but one course. I will carry my son with me, and we will change this burden of oppression against our people. Until that day comes, when we change this world for the better, I will fight with my son at my side and in my heart.
Don't make me cry.
I'm sure that's what your son would want.
Yes, I think so too. It will be no easy path. But I have made my decision. Thanks to you. We two have spoken of much, eh? Sometimes it's felt as though my son himself has been advising me. And well, I've been through no small pains on this endeavor. But it was that experience that brought me to my decision.
I'm honored.
It's because of the perspective we share. That's how I found a way forward. One I'll not regret. You are the only one who can create a world fit for my son to rest. Lad, my hopes rest with you. And I will see them protected, even should it cost me my life.
I appreciate that, but I don't want you throwing your life away.
You truly have a kind soul. I only hope we can keep malefactors from taking advantage of it. After all this, you are like a son to me yourself, you know. Your life, your ideals. I will protect them as my own. Another toast, then. To us. To my son, and to the children, and their future.
I could feel Heisme's fatherly resolve and his unwavering trust as a friend and ally.
The aloof hermit, Heisme, keeper and heritor of the thief's virtues, by the grace of his newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
And at rank 8,
I will never forget
we can now have 4 slots for the thief lineage. Assassinate. Greatly increases Heismei's ambush damage against stunned enemies. So basically, if we get into it, like, you guys know that when we attack an enemy, it can stun them and allow us to begin a battle with an advantage. This will increase the amount of damage that Heismei can do when we begin it. Basically, it's just more damage on enemies we do we get the advantage on in battle. So it's just good. And lastly, Grand Fantasy. Heismei is ready to acquire a new heroic embodiment. This much later. This is a spoiler. This is a setup for something much later.
You should let me hear some of your stories too, eh? Just every now and then. They need not be grand tales. Even passing thoughts are fine. These moments we have, however we spend them, to me, they are precious indeed. I can't remember the last time I felt this way. To think of my future and look forward to what awaits.
And so we rambled on, whiling away gentle hours, talking of many things. Thanks to the strong trust between Heismei and me, the people of the Ujif's tribe now support me.
The Orb-Wise Path, a cave on an uninhabited island east of Virga Island, comes into view. An old Mustari custom says the deceased can ascend as guardian deities if their remains are fed to the snakes here. Time passes, lands and peoples change, and the unthinkable becomes sacred tradition. The party arrives with complicated feelings.
Giving it some thought?
I see.
So this is it. The cave that Virga Island's inhabitants use for their funeral rites.
Right.
Indeed it is. It's a lot to ask, but will you all help clear this monster out? I really do want to help the Mustari. As I understand it, a monstrous bird is preventing their ceremonies. Indeed, that shall not stand.
Be that as it may.
Still, offering your dead to snakes. I try to keep an open mind, but the Mustari stand out alone on this one. Ujif funerals differ from Sanctus ones as well, and from what I hear, so do Parapus rites. No two cultures are alike.
I'm going.
Yes, well, right now there's some stupid bird threatening theirs, and I say we send it flying.
Okay then. Let's go. This place.
Yes.
Expect no quarter!
Now get ready. We're evenly matched. Guess we better stay on our toes.
Let's set it up. Maybe bracing.
Oh, whoops, didn't mean to do that.
You think yourself equal to a Ujif's agility?
I shall fight as the noble I am.
Is everyone all right? Take this! Pray yet cling to life.
You're here?
Apologies. Would you finish it?
Okay, I don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving. Whew. That should do it.
All right, how's that?
Hey!
Okay, I can kill those weird slug things without initiating combat.
Come on! Let's push through!
Hey, found something!
But yeah, we can talk about Heismay now. How does everyone feel about the Heismay quest line?
We found something.
Or the rank up? Because honestly, I find it one of the better ones. I love Heismay as a character, and really it just added to his character.
They noticed us. On your guard.
Let us settle this.
Needed more Heismay. It was all about Heismay.
Merchant! Lightning!
You hit their weakness!
You
That's
think
your
yourself
opening,
equal
Captain.
to a UG?
I can't afford.
Not done yet.
Still standing, I see.
By this power! Last one!
My life is in. Now we strike. Anger!
Take this! They yet cling to life. Still up?
Looks like that's all of them! Great job, everybody! Well, I hope we've seen the last
You
of
thought it
them.
was well done. He's such a great character, and watching him grow and learn to find his own purpose was touching. It was, really. You like how we're trying to get everyone else their powerful archetypes, but for the main character, we're just like, money of power equals good. Yeah. Remember, everyone, if you want to win an election, all you have to do is use outrageous amounts of money. Wait. That's bad. Although maybe secretly
Let's give him a fight!
that was possibly intentional? Question mark?
I won't hold back! Roar!
You hit their weakness! That's your opening, Captain!
Time to end this.
They had
In the
no
name
chance
of
against
just
Heismay.
Swordmaster! Let me rethink this.
They die hard!
I step. Let justice prevail.
Looks like that's all of them! Great job, everybody!
Satisfactory.
Nice. I feel strong.
I continue to grow.
Don't get too relaxed. These monsters are relentless. Right.
Let's
say it quick.
Quick! Everyone,
Come
go!
forth, Royal Soul!
Wait, you're weak to slashing? Really?
You hit their weakness! That's your
Let us
opening,
clean
Captain!
up this mess. Face me! Die! One mess!
Now,
Looks like that's all of them! Great job, everybody!
A halfway decent result. Steady effort is key.
Agitator's art may inflict rage. That's not that good.
Our foes have fallen. We are safe for the time being.
Damn! They're onto us!
act fast!
We'll
win this!
This is our chance!
Merchant!
You hit their weakness! That's your opening,
Now
Captain!
accept your fate!
You hit their weakness!
In the that's one.
Not bad.
Right there. Worthy foe after all.
A tough one.
Okay, I don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving.
I think we're in the clear.
Damn, they're onto us.
Right.
Try some of
Settle
this.
this quick.
Vitus power. The lightning.
You hit their weakness. That's your
You
opening,
think yourself
Captain.
equal to...
Is everyone all right?
Always
Come.
come through.
That's the point of a sword.
Kill.
That's the last of them. The way's clear.
At least the enemies here are giving us really good amounts of
Stay vigilant.
AEXP.
I think we're in the clear.
Come on.
I knew you could do it.
All right. How's that?
Impressive. Your training has paid off.
Let's push through.
Great job.
Very impressive.
And inside is...
Amazing.
and medicine.
Your death will be swift.
Quick, everyone, go.
Mandible berry.
Taste steel. Wrap this up.
That'll do. Always comes through.
I'll run you through.
And that's that. Victory's ours.
Victory is ours, and safety hard won.
That should come in handy.
Oh, there's a lower level. Dodge.
This could be our
There's
chance.
no time for prayers.
Quick, everyone, go.
Maybe not.
Let's see, there's a lower level where the enemies are higher level, so level up before you go down a level. Ha! Cute.
Is that cooked?
Not bad, if I say so myself.
Still up?
And that's that. Victory's ours.
Is that the end then? We've cleared the way.
Let's push through.
You've no time for prayers. Apologies. Would you finish it?
Merchant.
They're weak to darkness. Let's blot him out.
tough one.
Now accept your fate. Someone left.
Okay, I don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving.
To ever greater heights. Excellent. I've grown more powerful. Just take it. You can always toss it later.
How's that? Preemptive!
I'm not even really being stealthy. I'm just running everywhere and it's still working for me.
Hit their weakness. That's
Face me.
Captain.
Someone left.
I can't afford to hold.
Only
Done
one
yet.
step with blade in hand. We're clear. That's the last of them. The way's clear.
A halfway decent result.
Is that the end then? We've cleared the way.
Let's push through.
I knew I could count on you.
Alright, how's that?
Hey, you gained a level.
Oh, yeah, you're still alive.
A nice find. Add it to the collection. We got
We've been spotted. On your guard.
Oh, looks like I can kill the worms now.
This is our chance. Forward!
And we'll win this.
The lightning!
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Last one.
Hyacinth.
In the... They die hard.
Take this!
They yet cling to life.
Still up?
Only one left. Finish.
There we go.
Woo, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone. I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Come on! We have the edge.
Fast, and we'll win this.
Now accept your fate. One left.
In the name of... Tougher than I thought.
Only one left.
Take this.
Finish them off quickly. Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody.
Our immediate vicinity is secure. We should be safe.
Grab that.
Oh, that looks lovely.
And then we just move around here.
Damn, they're onto us.
How's that?
Let us
Your
settle this.
death will be swift. I'll use what I must.
You hit their weakness.
In the name of justice. No holding back.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone. Not bad, eh? I think we got them all. We'll be...
Just looking around. Alright, quick save.
Yep. This place.
I can feel a strong magla coming from this room. It's got to be the snake-eating monster Juno's looking for. You don't have Juno in the party yet. Oh, right. She wants to be a part of this.
This place. So,
That must be the monster we're looking for. What chance did the snakes have? This foul beast is disturbing the natural order. What do we do? What we do so that the dead may rest peacefully. It cannot be permitted to remain.
go!
That's right. Here we go, everyone.
you own this place, huh? You're not raiding this tomb on our watch.
Gold attack.
Witness our strength.
Get it! He's knocked out!
Oh, that was my bad.
Oh, please! Heismay got knocked out!
Okay, let's try that again.
Don't rush this. Darkness won't work on them.
Yeah, it repels darkness.
Let's go.
Now accept your fate. Nothing? I'll be taking that.
Why, hello there.
No holding back!
This fast dancer. Behold this power.
Let's stay calm.
Oh, the dark meat of the chicken repels your knife. Oh, the cruel irony.
Okay, nothing a quick heal can't fix.
Face me.
No.
Now. I'll cut you down!
Fast dancer. You hit their weakness.
Come forth,
Don't
royal
let them
soul.
down, Juna.
We're not out of this yet.
That helped.
I owe you.
Quite a boon. I'll take this.
Oh, oops, I misclicked.
Nothing but empty pockets.
Luckily, I did buy some hammers
Here.
to get rid of those repels.
Watch me. Raging fire. Their weakness.
I will fight this power.
Now, Juna.
With healing power.
Thank you.
My thanks.
Much thanks. You think yourself? Face me! I show no mercy!
Are you prepared? After me? No. I shall vanquish evil.
Oh, that's right. If I don't have Rakukaja, I insta-die. Luckily, I do believe I should have some revival cures.
This'll do it.
Time for my grand comeback.
Perhaps this ninja! Ha! Die! Commendable bearing.
In the name of just, are you prepared? Not done yet.
Nah. Mask dancer.
That Drakarn didn't really help.
That'll do. I shall rise to the occasion.
I shall strive to use this power wisely.
Great work, Captain. The Islanders will be happy to hear the news. Let's hurry and let them know. Thank you.
And save the morning snakes.
All right.
But first, might I ask you a random question? What does strength truly mean to you?
Strength is to show compassion to others, I suppose.
Well, aren't you considerate? I wouldn't have thought. Well, then you pass. I hereby appoint you to the position of my personal escort. You do know that I have an adoring public all over the continent, yes? I get absolutely swarmed when I go out alone. How honored you must feel. Oh, but I kid. I'm just glad to have you aboard. After all, we're both putting our lives on the line to achieve the same goal, are we not? So let me put it to you again. If there's something I want to save, are you still willing to risk your life for it?
Yeah.
I do appreciate you fighting alongside me, and I was deadly serious about the escort thing. So, let's give it our best.
I can sense that June is starting to trust me.
The ephemeral songstress, Juna. Within her dwells the virtue of the masked dancer. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
And now we ourselves can use the Mass Dancer
I
class.
feel like I can rely on you.
I've already ranked it for you guys, so I'm not going to re-rank it. I ranked it really low because I just view that at max power, it's just it doesn't perform as well as any of the other classes. Like, the reasoning behind it is that you're just kind of getting a worse version of the other classes. But I do see the utility of swapping out its style, but it just doesn't work for me.
Oh, that reminds me. I did promise to teach you a songstress's secrets. Though I hardly think they're all that impressive. All I do is show everyone the me I want to be. It's the audience who sees that and feels what they do about it that makes me a songstress. It sounds cryptic, I know, but watch close and you'll see what I mean. Right, my good man?
Yeah. It seems Juna will be dragging me along for the ride.
So, for your first duty as my new escort, shall we head back?
Yeah, let's go back to the entrance.
That being said, I think I'm not going to leave this place just yet, and we're going to end things off here. I'm starting to drift off, guys. I'm just getting tired, and I desperately needed a place to grind. This is not the best grind spot in the game, but, you know, it works. It works. So I'll probably raise my level, or not level, but my income, because I do know one of the shops we just unlocked. Yeah, it's not the best place to grind. It's decent. It could have more enemies, but it's fine. It's fine. The best place to grind, I'm not gonna lie, it's that tower that we're heading towards. You know, the one all the way at the south? That's one of the best grind spots in the entire game. But I don't think I can make it that long. So we're just going to end things here, and I hope you all have a wonderful day or night. Time zones be weird. This has been your host, Kazaraspel. Hoping to see you in the next video or live stream, and signing out.